Don't you hate it when you can't tell what the temperature is outside because your watch face is censored? I know I do. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be wearing shorts and a t-shirt right now or what. I can tell the snow everywhere, but maybe it's warm. I think we need to make something to solve this problem. If only there's a solution to this. Like, look at that. You can't see a thing. All you see is the time. So I think we'll have to go hunting and see what we can find. So I think I remember living in an electronic deposit. So if we dig here, we've got ourselves 2 resistors. And if we dig around some more, oh, what's that? But a thermistor. I also know for a fact that between 2 sleds like this, you usually find stray Arduinos. So I think let's go in and create something that can tell us what temperature is outside. We're still having that problem, as you can see. I've got this big jacket on and I'm inside because I don't know what the temperature is. It's my watch. I can bend my arm the right way. It's still censored. So should I be wearing this or not? I think we really need to build that device that tells us what the true temperature is. I've decided to risk taking my gloves off to build this next part. I don't know if we'll get frostbite as I don't know the temperature, but here's our thermistor. You only need 1 resistor for this, but this is actually a 200 ohm thermistor, and I didn't have any 200 ohm resistors, but I had 2 100 ohm resistors, so I thought I'd just use those instead, because it equals 200 ohms in the end, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. The brunt of the electronics creation is done. Actually, we have one more quick thing to build. So now we've reached the true question. If we can gather the temperatures with a thermistor and resistors, how are we actually going to see them? I know. Bubble displays. None of these landed up, so you can't tell what they are. But all of these are really old. I am thinking most of them are from the 70s and 80s. And there are these tiny displays. They use bubbles to magnify them. I think they look pretty cool. You can see the little display inside. I also have a few of these that don't have the bubbles. Let's quickly look through my parts bin. I have quite a few of these as well. They don't quite look as nice because you can see the individual LEDs and they're really tiny. There you go. So yeah, the bubble displays look nicer in my opinion. I actually have a few that are HP branded ones, but this one isn't. And we're going to be using the 3-digit ones because when it gets cold, we'll have the negative temperature, and then we're never going to get into 3-digit, like 100 degrees, negative 100 degrees. We don't have that kind of temperature here, or really anywhere in the world. I didn't want to film the tedious job of plugging all these wires into the right spots on camera, so now we're here. I just put it on a breadboard for now because I don't really want to solder any of this stuff, as right now I don't have any small Arduinos. Now we'll just hook the thermometer bit up and upload the code. So now we'll hook this up. So the far leg goes to 5-volt power. So the ground, 5 volts. Second one goes to our sensor pin, which I'll set as analog 0, and then our resistors go to ground. Actually, I'll move to the next ground. That doesn't fit too nicely. Might have to do something about that afterwards, but we'll see if it works. So now we'll just flash the code to the Arduino, which I've already finished. And by the way, it isn't actually, well, I changed the code so that I could get the bubble display in here, but it was just some code for a thermistor I found online. So the code has now been uploaded, and you can see, oh, drop this. You can see, well, I can see, it says it's 28 degrees Celsius, which seems a little hot because usually inside it's 23 or 24 degrees. So I'll get my temperature gun to test it out. Let's see, 24.4 degrees. It also could be because I was soldering and it got hot. But another thing, you gotta put a Wii remote strap on your temperature gun. You can never be too careful about dropping these. So yeah, it's 4 degrees off. Does it feel hot to the touch? It feels kind of warm. So now let's go outside and see if it can pass the ultimate test. So we're now back where this video began, outside. Let's see how accurate this is by testing with our temperature gun first. So it's been outside cooling down for a few minutes, and let's see what it tells us. Okay, my phone doesn't like the refresh rate of this outside. It's telling me it's minus 2 degrees Celsius. When I picked it up, it said minus 3, and now it says minus 1. When it actually is much colder at minus 13.4. That's actually kind of a lie too. You can see now my watch is uncensored, and it's actually closer to minus 8 degrees Celsius. So this was just a total waste of time. And even inside, it's not very accurate. Who knows, maybe it's like a 220 ohm thermistor. I could be wrong. These I just found with a lot of old electronic junk I got, and I originally thought they were capacitors. Oh, now it's wound up to 0 degrees. So yeah, this was basically just a waste of time, just to tell what the temperature was. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this really stupid video. Bye.